manicette, d'un affant sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni point à volinette. Pina sans mi manicette, d'un affant sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni point à volinette. Pina sans mi manicette, d'un affant sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni point à volinette. Pina sans mi manicette, d'un affant sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni point à volinette. Pina sans mi manicette, d'un affant sur le banc. Faridula si manette, doni point à volinette. Pina sans mi manicette, d'un affant sur le banc.
Good morning or evening. I'm your host, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda, or just so for convenience sake. It is me, it is I. Oh. It is I with splintering headache. It is me. You good? No. But YouTube Studio calmly advised me that I should be streaming more, so I'm doing it now. Yippee. That was a lie. Anyhow. No shit. What is happening? Why is it doing that? Anyway, how about you and I today? It's a pleasure to see you. Jesus Christ, it's like 40 degrees out. I'm dying. Why would you not tell me how cold it is right now? Why would you... Oh, it's a fish. How wonderful. You know what that means? Sorry. Fish. What was I doing? Oh, right. Interesting. What's interesting? Welcome in secret. How's your night today been going? Well, I guess we might as well switch screens here because I got nothing else to say. Do I have something else to say? Oh yeah, that's right. Welcome to the beginning of winding down till I realize that my channel is old as fuck. Starting with all my favorite stuff. We're going down the list of all the best things that I've either done or want to do. And you better fucking watch them, or else I will be very sad. Or else the only announcement I will have for an anniversary is that I'm done. I am blackmailing you, guilt-tripping you. Take that. Funny number sub count. Yay! Yippee! Faridula si manette, duni pada penete. Pina san mi malicet, dana sulla pedum. Alright, switch. Now we can switch screens. I think so. Oh, wrong screen. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah. There we go, got some stuff to work on. If you've been playing Silk Song, no, but I want to. I haven't jumped on it yet. I don't want to fully jump on it, especially because I'm gonna have to play Ori again. It'd definitely be an off-stream one because I don't want to waste it on streaming it. I don't want to waste Silk Song on streaming it. So it'll definitely be a no stream one. Also, my wrist is in so much pain right now. Like, I was drawing for maybe an hour yesterday, and it felt like my wrist was gonna burn off. Like, it was so hot in the little, like, in the spot between my hand and arm. It was like overheating. It was wild. Anyway, that's about the condition we're rolling into this with. That my arm feels like it's burning off. Why it's so goddamn hot. Oh god, it's fucking miserable. Am I like dying or something? I feel like I'm gonna throw up or something. Silk Song is a weird route. Is the weird route the one with look. Whichever route gives me the most Sherma is the route I will be taking. I need Sherma. I need it. Speaking of needing, if you need a transparent Sherma, I got you back. Yeah. I like this little creature. Shema. I like this little I'm quite fond of this little creature. Yes, Shema. Shema Jim. Sorry. Anyway. I didn't switch that there. There we go. Stop doing that. How was it? I don't know why it's switching. Is something wrong here? Did the update for my computer blow up the... I was wondering why a song was playing on the settings screen. I found a 1 hour edition. I had to listen to it. You kidding me? 1 hour of Sherma? It's a whole hour of Sherma? Say less. Although to say more of that is I heard a breakcore remix where someone just verbatim took her little song and then added the breakcore drums to the back of it. Anyway, back to this I was working on. Turns out I'm not great at most things. I come to realize every time I try to draw something big, I realize I suck at it, so might not do this. Might not work on this. Might scrap this one with the rest. Same with this one. These might get scrapped by the end of the day. Because I can't do big things. Alright, see you around secrets. Have one of us unite a day and all that. Do not forget to like and or subscribe. It may not help with the algorithm, but certainly have some ego, yada yada yada. You know the whole spiel. You don't need me to repeat it every time. Are you melting? No, I'm too fucking exhausted for this. This is too mentally taxing for me to deal with. So I'm just gonna turn the music up, and turn me down, and then maybe I'm not even listening to the music, so that's cool. Also, am I melting? Yes. I am it may only be 40 degrees, but I am sweating my ass off. It is so... I am, like, about to die. The only reason I haven't started drawing yet is because my wrist is burning. If you're wondering, yes, I'm drawing in a wrist brace. One of those, like, flex things. There's, like, wrist stabilizers. You're actually dying. I hope I am. I hope this is not a reoccurring instance. I hope this is not a reoccurring instance. Yeah, look how bad that is. I'm not consciously moving the cursor. Like, that's just my arm shaking. It's like an aim trainer, but for depression. It's a depressing aim trainer. You dab a good play when it does. I half-heartedly wanted to get to the proper level to just absolutely fucking mutilate that boss on this stream, but I just couldn't be bothered. Because do you know why I didn't? Because certain creator of Dust and Elysian Tale. How? Oh man, I love all these, I love all these cool, Do you find your stream? Absolutely not. But I love all these cool, bots that keep following me. I love that I'm followed by like 30 indie VTubers. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They're all pre-debut and only repost things. But anyway. What I was gonna say was that Dean Dotrill still posts so frequently. And it infuriates me every time. Because I swear to God, I'm the only person who's played his fuck-ass game. He posts like he's made other things. He posts like he's done anything in the last 10 years. It's so annoying. What did he tweet this time? A couple things. Like, I admittedly spend too much time on my making my custom editors look nice, but I'm literally the only person who'll ever use them. Yeah, he's got all these custom editors for all the games he's making. I'm always nervous implementing while loops without fail. I'll overlook something in the Unity editor doesn't make it easier to bring out any. Like he pretends like he says that like he's making something. This show has made noodles just for the stream. Nice, because you might need it, because I am really taking my sweet ass time. Welcome to Chris Shows. How's your night today? I'm going to see you. Unlimited games or no games. Seriously. Much respect for @TeamCherry for honoring original backers of Hollow Knight and Silksong keys. Looking at the original campaign, it's funny how little of us realized the potential back then. Like you have a leg to stand on. 13 years since my first game came out. A couple years spent on ports, 2 on Nintendo Switch system, and about 8 on my latest game. Time absolutely flies. He says like he's done more than... he says like he's done anything. He has one game. He has one game. He has one game and it's not even good. God. Nice when she went down to his school, chilling nice. I mean, when doesn't it go down? Did you know that Dean Dodrill's a half Korean Christian solo developer of Dust and Elysian Tale and Never Stop Sneaking an unannounced project? What the fuck is Never Stop Sneaking? Has he made more than one game? Wait, for real? He's never posted about this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yikes, these reviews are just barely mixed. Just barely hit mixed on this one. Oh God, this looks horrible. When did this come out? This is a knockoff of Metal Gear? 2018! Oh, 2017. First thing is Wiki for. I would have hoped that's his only leg. We need the leg. Oh, Jesus Christ. It came out 2018. It's a fucking Metal Gear Solid 1 ripoff. Stop enabling this man. By the way, on Steam, he's got a few. He has more game. He has his Metal Gear ripoff, Dust and Elysian Tale. His Metal Gear ripoff soundtrack. His Metal Gear ripoff, like a third one that I didn't catch what it was, but it's a third one. And then an Xbox Live Arcade Collection sequel, but no original. Because I imagine because Dust and Elysian Tale was only in the second Xbox Live Arcade Collection. I don't know how to draw plants. Especially weird hollow plants. Inside the hollow it began. Make it my friend. He has an art degree. Mm-hmm. Whatever floats your boat, dude. You're gonna stream the new Skate game. I've never played Skate before, so probably not. I have no interest in sports games and have never played Skate. 1997. Imagine being an industry veteran yet can't draw a person. Holy shit. How old is it? He's so fucking old, dude. Again, is it a cry for help that the second most important thing in his bio is that he's Christian, right behind half Korean. And then he's the creator of Dust and Elysian Tale, and that. He's mentioning helping set up animation courses. Oh god, I hope not. Past 28 years. Well, we saw how that. Hold on, let me pull up the cutscene we missed because I couldn't be fucked to play the rest of the game. Because I couldn't be fucked. Hold on, we gotta watch some of these. We gotta watch the original cutscenes. It's like, oh, last boss and ending. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's 10 minutes long. Even on this optimized, like, regular-ass run, it's 10 minutes long. Sorry. I got exacerbated by the fucking stat screen. Is that what you need to not get one shot from this? Hold on. Yeah, because you got this phase too that's different from the other ones where he has no ads. There's sound. Okay, good, there's sound. Let me just... Die, music. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at this. Sorry. 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 Ah, Jesus Christ. Christ. Welcome in, Peen. How is your entertainment going? We're just catching up on what we missed. Hello, RULZ card. Wait, did Flash cut to a different cutscene? But wait, did it? Hold on, wait. Wait. Oh.
Cassius. Yes, I am.
It still doesn't look good.
But Cassius is gone, as is the world we once loved.
Now the game ends.
Cherish it.
Why did you have a Afro Superprint? Because it cut back to a different scene. Sorry, you CG. Sorry, Invincible or who? Hold on. No, hold on. Sorry. Is he going to the right? Oh. The game ends. It was... Oh god. His head was disconnected from her neck.
Get out.
Get out of here. Go! Sorry.
Come on, Dust. Get off. We did
His entire forehead is his eyebrows. Hold on, wait for it. Wait for it.
When the life threat calls.
Is he gonna do the face again?
Fidget.
God.
Thank you.
Yeah, there it is. Sorry. Pisses me off. Yeah, she pisses me off too. Yeah, there it is. Oh, the CGI fires, dude. Oh, wasn't he laying down? Look, he may have. I don't know how he got onto this cliff. I don't think anybody knows how he got onto this cliff. Dust, no. And then Linkin Park starts playing. You're consumed by jelly. Yeah, it didn't look good. Okay, good. This goes all the way to the end. Okay, yeah, it's Alistair. You don't have to specify it's the old one. We can just say it's Alistair. Nobody cares if it's the old one or the new one. They're all... It's not a...
Through the actions of
Did the sword just linger there? I don't fucking know, because they didn't want to include the CGI model in another scene.
Or the deeds that saved our fairy world.
They ran out of budget.
What happened here? Dust's sacrifice.
Look, you act like you weren't there for the rest of the game where everything was moving at 2 frames a second. If it wasn't animated like Kenna wasn't moving.
Among the races of this world. Though it may appear that dust has fallen here today, a force of good is not so easily extinguished.
Whee!
Was born from dust, a
Those effects were supposed to be together.
change, a harbinger of storms.
Wait for it, wait for it. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I can't take the eyebrow. I had to close it. I couldn't take the like DreamWorks face ass eyebrow. Anyway, that's what we missed. That's what I wanted to get to so bad. Anyway, so that's the end of Dust. We don't actually need to play it. So now we can just play Ori, a really good game. That's really awesome. And is just infinitely better, and Moon Studios isn't... What the hell is that eyebrow? I don't know, but apparently... Be careful what art school you go to, because Dean Dojo could have made your class. You could be just like Dust. Ah, oh, so... He did so well at beating the boss. Yeah. I love when games force you to grind only in the very last encounter. I love when the game pretty much has no grind all the way up till the last 10 minutes of the game, to which then you have to grind for like 2 hours. I love that. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that such good balancing in game design? Well done, really. I'm so glad that that this is a real game we can point to. I'm glad that we finally did the very first playthrough on YouTube of this game. I'm glad we finally did the first ever playthrough of this game. So cool. Anyway, we should all play Zenless Zone Zero, the Seed story. Because Seed is awesome. It is a really cool, awesome game. I'm glad I stopped playing. I pay attention to my persona in the French girl. In the what? In the huh? Sorry. I'm being a nuisance. I do have a plan though that I kind of want to do for the thumbnails. The thumbnails of the new until we get to the anniversary, because I want to combine them all, like how we do the little like how I do the little like soul guys for all the different thumbnails. I want to try to make them all in a way that I can combine them all into one big like collage of different soulified characters. So we got the one for the next stream coming up. So we got Sori. Sori in the slime slorist. And of course we still have Black Goatified Soul for Nine in the Woods, because I completely forgot the main like crux of the story was a goat. So I said, oh, we should just do that. Because originally it was going to be a guitar, like very, like, more punky Maple-Roski kind of, but then I was like, oh wait, I forgot that a goat is the villain. So that's for upcoming. the upcoming stream. I haven't played Ori in forever, now that I'm thinking about it. Because the last time I played an Ori game was before I started streaming. I think? Maybe? I think first time since I've finished an Ori game. Granted, there's only two. There's only so many times you can play these stupid games. I played the first one like 3 times and the second one twice. Because after that, I don't know if we're going to do Tunic. Probably, definitely Pseudo Regalia. Because Pseudo Regalia was short and fun. I had a really great time with Pseudo Regalia. Even though the actual Pseudo Regalia streams might not tell you that, I had a great time with Pseudo Regalia. Pseudo Regalia was very fun. We had a few classical and new collabs as well that we're kind of working on. Play change. Bean, you're not the first person to tell me that. You talk about how you fucking hated it. Okay, yeah, but can you blame me? Did you... Okay, but were we looking at the same challenge levels? That shit was actually impossible. Challenge levels were actually impossible. We also never got everything. There were still a whole bunch of like items and shit we were missing. But as far as I know, the game has never been updated. Or hasn't been updated since the time I played it. I think the last big update was the maps, and maybe a bug fix, which there wasn't. Clearly there wasn't a lot of bugs, because it was like, I mean, come on, we're looking at the same game. Not the most advanced game out there, but they put more work into it than Dean Dondrell did, so. Yeah, but it's basically, until we get to Solace's old stream, we have, we're just playing my favorite games and channel favorite games. And channel favorite stuff, and my favorite stuff. Which, speaking of that, changed his suggestion. Guess which fucker that we have had on the channel recommended me that one. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Don't make me say that. Okay, do we remember the ending of Pseudo Regalia? Did I really? Oh no! Do we remember what the ending of Pseudo Regalia was? Where it just like black screened and then kicked you back out to the menu. And that was the end. Well, we knew going in it was all a dream. Because that's the reason it was all in the princess's mind. But once you beat the princess, it just kicked you back to the main menu. And that was the game. And the game was done. Never saw it yet, so that's why I want to replay a bunch of them, because my modern audience has never seen any of these games, so it'll be fresh and new content. It'll be new and not recycled content. You complain about bosses in Terraria. I mean, that sounds like me. Because I heard the control scheme for it was super fucked up. But also, I think that's back when I was playing on keyboard? Which is probably why I was more angry. Because if you haven't figured out anything about me is I hate playing games on keyboard. This is definitely, I didn't start using my PS5 controllers till after I restarted streaming. Have you played Dr. Plague's, like the Terraria mod? Dr. Plague's, I think I did once. I might have done it no, I did a couple times. It was definitely early on modding because I realized that I just didn't care and like never used any of the things it gave me. I never used any of the tools that came with it, so it's like I don't need to play with this. The only time I did use is I used there was one that gave you like an invincibility. Like it made you let you like fly a tiny distance with invincibility, and I think that's like as I used it and was like, this is kind of dumb. It was the only ability I used from it. This is a little dumb. It must have been before Soul was a goat, though. Because it was... should I Scavenger Swap Force on the Wii? I don't have Scavenger Swap Force on the Wii. I do have Scavenger Swap Force on the Wii U. The graphics are amazing, though. It is the best looking Skylanders game, but is that saying much? The loading times are super fast. Look, it can't be any longer than Guilty Gear. Than the Guilty Gear wait times. So they made a Slugcat edition for the mod. I don't know what a Slugcat is. I think I might have heard of the game. That's not Stranded. What am I thinking of? Wasteman. Slug Boy. Sorry. Rain World. I don't know, I never played it. I didn't have any interest in it. I'm not a big roguelikes guy. I like playing games slow and I like seeing long-term progress. Just because I haven't played every goddamn minigame does that mean I'm... Just because I haven't played every fucking 1,000 indie games viewed on the market. Especially because I've only ever heard of it in passing. Like, I haven't even seen, like... I don't even know when the last time I seen footage of Rain was. From what I remember, though, I did not care. I looked at it, said I do not care, and moved on. I swear this is a... What do you mean you haven't played Shrimp Guy Kills the Moon on Cultured Swine? Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. It's like I can't play all these games. I don't like playing games in the first place. I only play like 3 games maybe at a time, and barely play them at that. I fell asleep more than I actually played. I fell asleep with the game on more than I actually play the games. Like, you may see that I have like 200 hours in Zenless Zone Zero, but for most of that I was asleep. Because I got those cool Roku TVs that put on the fish when you leave it for too long. It lets you watch all the fish. Same in No Man's Sky, right? Yeah, I've lost my shit so many times in No Man's Sky because I just fall asleep every time I get to the ship segments or the ground segments. And like, I played new shit like Don't Keep Inventory. I never got around to. And also because I never fucking die in No Man's Sky when I'm actually playing it. And it just doesn't come up very often. Like, I hardly ever die in No Man's Sky. Like, saying I die a lot in No Man's Sky is like saying I died like 3 times total. Because it is so hard to lose at No Man's Sky. It is so hard. Falling asleep is killing you. That's why I don't play No Man's Sky. Well, not all the time. That's only when I fall asleep on the ground on a hazard world. Like, if you fall asleep on the ship segment, you're never gonna die. If you fall asleep on a space station, you're never gonna die. If you fall asleep in your base, you'll never die. If you fall asleep outside of your base, you'll probably never die. I fell asleep during a dialect freighter and didn't die. Like, on the dialect freighter. I was chillin'. %. Okay, well, I don't know how people are finding planets that don't have any, and I feel that don't have anything. And I feel like all those planets are being taken, and I want them for me. I want them. There is no hunger in No Man's Sky, though. Man, damn, can't believe you died to something that wasn't in... How can we die to something that wasn't in No Man's Sky? Which honestly might be in there now. I haven't checked out the new game mode. Was it thirst? There's no thirst either. I'm feeling you're just saying stuff. Four years ago? No Man's Sky was good 4 years ago. What are you talking about? No Man's Sky was bad like 10 years ago. Like a decade ago, No Man's Sky was bad. And even then it wasn't the worst, it just was empty. It had all the like basic functions there. It was just super empty. Welcome in, Miduna Space. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Rate Soul's base when you sleep. Go for it. I have a science guy. You can talk to my science guy or my car. It's going good, man. We just got done watching all the cutscenes for Watching the final cutscenes I didn't give a fuck about finding in Dust and Elysium Tale. and learned that if you were in art college, you may have had a class designed by the creator. Because No Man's Sky was like kind of unfun back when you like couldn't build anything. Like there was no building or anything. No camera changes or weapons. It was literally just walking around in infinitude. Which, I mean, was covered in the first few updates. The first few updates made No Man's Sky tolerable. Because the first few was like building, vehicles, equipment, multiplayer. Proper multiplayer. Because there was multiplayer, but you had to physically go find each other. Because I think it took almost a half a year after the game came out for the first two players to find the same planet. I think it took half a year of two people like making it a mission to find each other. They were in creative mode. I don't think I was playing during creative mode. I got the game. I pre-ordered the game. Shows you how old I am. I pre-ordered the game. I played the vehicle shit, the story mode when it first dropped. Which that is honestly one of the best parts of the game now. That story mode is amazing. I love No Man's Sky's story. It's so weird. That was a bad sound, but that's neither here. Totally wasn't my back and wrist. Which, by the way, in terms of wrist, we're still at here. We're still at about this. It's getting very hot and uncomfortable. In just the wrist area, like inside, like you ever get the feeling you want to like claw out something? Like there's, like you want to like just scratch something until like you can claw it out. That's how it feels with the inside of my wrist right now. I don't have opinions on games anymore since I played Destiny 2. Okay, but when did you... Which parts of Destiny 2 are your favorite? That's the smoking gun there. And there's about 2 correct answers. Well, technically 3 correct answers, but only if you... Only sometimes was one of the correct answer. Red War Forsaken. Okay. We can work with Red War. Because Red War, in hindsight, was better than a lot of it. And we can definitely work with Forsaken. There are 3 right answers. Forsaken was one of them. The other two were Beyond Light and Witch Queen. Were the only right answers there for Destiny. If you said Warmind, you would have been banned on the spot. If you said Final shape, you're banned on the spot. Get out of here. I did not like Warmind. Yeah, nobody liked Warmind. Don't worry. Nobody liked Warmind. I like Warmind invariably. The only good part about Warmind is the cutscene is Zavala. Is the only good part of Warmind. The new one is kind of fun. Edge of Fate. Yeah, but it's like $70. DLC for Destiny 2 is so goddamn expensive. And the best part about Edge of Fate is that they forgot to add the content. They just forgot to add the game. Because a buddy of mine was showing me fucking... A buddy of mine was showing me Edge of Fate, and he was like... it was like, where's the game? He goes, is it? Like, unlimited games, but no games. Hey Jim, give me DLC, but hold the content. Give him a DLC with nothing. The DLC is $3 each right now. Yeah, because Bungie's fucking going into business at their Concord. They had a tolerable time with Warmind. Yeah, but tolerable doesn't mean you should be spending extra money on top of the $60 you already spent on the game. Only for it to then be removed permanently forever. With no refund. Which I think is bullshit. Was that I made a new character who just permanently had this shit stuck in their inventory because they removed the main story like right after I made the character, so I just have a character who has like the weird starting gun stuck in their inventory. Like you can't get rid of them. You can't archive them or anything. Just stuck. Yeah, let's see how Edge of Fate. I want to see how much it's. Destiny 2 Edge of Fate price. I want to know how much. Because. Oh shit! It's only $39.99. I was expecting way more. Especially for a fucking Destiny DLC. Oh, let's see. How much did the previous one cost? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Because one of them fucking launched so goddamn expensive. Yeah, these were not no fucking shot was this $30 when it launched. Really? Was it really? Okay, for all these to be $30 though, and for them to just indiscriminately remove them all. Especially for Prismatic Lightfall for Strand. I mean, like the season pack. Yeah, I mean, I bought a couple of them. They just got all removed. All the ones I bought were removed, so I just was like fucking frustrated. Because it's like, cool. You get nothing. Destiny 2 Ultimate Edition. Yeah, but this is also a later Ultimate Edition. You could buy the original Ultimate Edition, but it doesn't come with anything. And then they made the game free. It's like, cool. I hope Stop Killing Games shut down Bungie specifically. Can we get the anti-Bungie Stop Killing Game? Re-add your DLCs, you fuck. Because you can't play the original story. You can't play... You can't play the original. You can't play... Warmind or the other one. Curse of Osiris. You can't play those. Can't play any of the seasonal stories that go into the main story. Because Of course, it's like the MCU. They have like MCU structuring for their narrative, where it's like you have to do all this homework from limited time events that you can't do anymore. Like seasonal stories are part of the main stories. Like more than the main stories are part of the main stories. It was so annoying to keep up with Destiny 2. That was like, I don't want to play this anymore. If Bungie goes down, I will play Knob. The new CEO is apparently... Well, I hope so, because, what is it? Because Sony, after Concord, Sony apparently was the executive decision to shut down Concord, and said that Bungie needs to do better, I think was the announcement. It's like they basically shut it down to, like, put Bungie in their place. It was a weird time, but they shut down Concord executively because they said Bungie just released a piece of shit, or Bungie just made a piece of shit. They need to learn that they can't do that. Which now they're releasing a Marathon remake, so Sony watching Destiny players start to play Warframe. I don't know how. Well, I guess I know how, because Warframe. Fuck Warframe. I'm very opinion. The best part is, an associate of mine really fucking loves Warframe. But it's not that I hate Warframe. It's that Warframe is the definition of pay to win, yet I get refuted every time I talk about it. Also, welcome in, Static Boy. I was going to David Boy. Like, it's not that Warframe's the worst thing ever, but it is literally the, by definition, pay to win. Out of my prison. Back in jail. I was not today, but it's a pleasure to see you. It might be a pleasure to see you. Who knows? I just think Warframe's better than everyone Destiny 2. It is not. Oh, it's so not. So, to put into perspective what I mean, because it would be weird if I said Warframe was pay to win without evidence. As a Warframe player, I have played Warframe a decent amount. For what I think you should get to be able to give an opinion on something. Like, however, via my PlayStation Plus subscription, you get silver. Or whatever the fuck their main currency is. Silver's Destiny, isn't it? What's the main currency? And it doesn't matter. You get the equivalent of silver. What you can do is not only can you buy cosmetics, is that each of the weapons in the crafting menu, but like each of the weapons, you could craft them with parts you find and scavenge. You can just outright buy the weapon, and it will let you go past the rank system. Because in order to make the weapon, you have to be the correct rank for the weapon, because it's like higher level equipment, higher level you. You can circumvent the rank if you just pay money. Like, I started the game with a bunch, because PlayStation Plus gives you the money periodically, so I just had a bunch of the currency. And was just bought a bunch of, like, endgame weapons. Or rank 10 weapons when I was rank 1. I guess not endgame, but you know what I mean. Later game weapons than I was supposed to have. At rank 1. I don't know how you can describe pay to win more than if I pay, I don't have to play. I don't know how you can get any more by definition pay to win. And it's not that I hate the game, it's just that it's by definition. If you pay money and scamming other players, yeah, because it's literally capitalism. There's a capitalism section. God, Warframe is butt ugly, though. I cannot get over how fucking ugly Warframe. It looks like what people remember Halo 5 looking like. It looks like how I remembered Halo 5 looking like before I went back and like played Halo 5 for a little bit. Which, if Halo 5 had a better story, it would be way better remembered. Because Halo 5 is fucking fun. Halo 5 is really fucking fun to play. The story wasn't good. Right, like at least Destiny 2. Yeah, Destiny 2 looks great. I will say the live events are a big letdown in Destiny 2. Look, if Travis Scott concerts got every Destiny 2 event beat, then we have a problem. But, you know, Destiny 2 looks great. Oh god, does that look good? Yeah, it looks like it's that stupid shiny, like, super glossy, like, it looks like how people thought Halo 5 looked. Like in Sub Sherma, I completely forgot that's what it said. I was like, what's the pin message? Because the pin message just loaded on my phone. I was like, what's it? Like in Sub Sherma? Which I remembered Halo 5 looking kind of glossy. Which, it's fine though, because Halo 5 can be completely justified by the fact that Halo Infinite's story is worse. Halo Infinite was worse. It had a worse story and not... The gameplay wasn't... For Halo Infinite, wasn't awful. I just don't think it was. It's the weapon choices were bad. Because, like, 5 had good gameplay and good weapons. Halo Infinite had really, really just uninteresting kits and good gameplay. Well, good-ish gameplay. I will say I wanted to fucking die playing the Halo Infinite story. It was, yeah, god, it's fucking dreadful. That whole game is... Can we retcon Halo Infinite, maybe? I don't want to play in the Halo Infinite universe anymore. Put me back in the other universe. Have the next Halo game be a sequel to Helldiver. The Halo Infinite universe is not good. I don't want the universe where where falling rocks kill everybody off screen. Adding really? That's a stretch. Bro's not been a fan since Reach. Or since 3. Or 3 ODST, because that one Halo mod is new canon. I don't want to say any mod things are superior, though. I don't want to throw that. But if I'm having to choose between speed and defense. Okay, but also every, like... I don't know if you've played Halo 2 recently. Oh, Cursed... Oh, yeah, I fucking forgot we played Cursed Halo. Oh, no, I didn't forget we played Cursed Halo. We canceled the stream because nobody fucking watched it. Yeah, kid, Cursed Halo should be the sequel to Halo 5, and then we go from there. Like, we should say everyone is miraculously still alive and everything is back to how it was with no banished or anything. And we just go back to Halo 5, and then we add Cursed Halo, and then we go off of that. Recon reach, but only the deaths. Recon reach, but only the color palette. Dimension. Yeah, I love that's like unironically, I think Halo 4 was pretty good. It was my favorite Halo game for a while. I don't know what it is now that like there's just a couple that I like equally now. Like ODST and all that. But like before I bought the Master Chief Collection DLC, I think 4 was still like I don't know, I just had a soft spot for 4. And I thought the Didact were fun. I don't know why people keep bitching and moaning about the what are they called? No, the Didact was the villain guy. What is this little guy's called? What are the orange guys actually called? I don't remember. I remember the villain's name. I don't remember what his minions were called. I think the Didact was cool. I think Halo 4 was fucking gnarly. And had a nice message. And also Halo 4 looked unreasonably good for the time it came out. Halo 4 looked like a lot of modern game looked better than quite a few modern games going for hyper-realism. And that game came out in 2012. 343 knows how to make a game look fucking amazing. Because Halo 2 Anniversary also looked great, and that came out like 2 years after. Did I say Halo 4 Anniversary? Halo 2 Anniversary. I might lose my goddamn mind. Is that on the 360? Yes. Halo 4 came out. It was one of the last games on the 360. Or it was one of the last, like, big games on the 360. But the thing about Halo 4 is everybody remembers the key art for Halo 4. Every person who's ever played Halo remembers that fucking awesome key art. Or the box art, not the key art. The fan of Halo 4 or not, if you're a Halo, like, everybody remembers this. It looked fucking awesome. I think my biggest criticism for Halo 4 is the fact that sometimes the pointy shoulder pads clip into his like this clips into each other. So like I think in some of the close-up shots, and I think that was the instant I saw the music start playing. Yeah, it was the first soundtrack O'Donnell wasn't on, because at that point he was already working on Destiny with the Bungie team. But I don't know who they got some fucking nobodies for 4 and 5 soundtrack, and god damn it was the new Halo, the new like second trilogy Halo score so good. nobody talks about how good the 343 Halo soundtracks are, but like I feel like they're really good still. And that's how I got gaslit into finishing Halo Infinite, was the fact that Gareth Coker, who did the Ori soundtrack, did the Halo Infinite soundtrack. And I got gaslit into finishing Halo Infinite. It was fucking miserable. The whole time. Da, 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 da. Yo, like and subscribe for Halo 4 appreciation post. Look, because what I'm saying is, like, I don't know what fucking sauce Microsoft lost in between, like, 2012 and 20 whatever, because they had some good exclusives for a small window. and lost all the sauce, and now we're like financially struggling. Well, Microsoft isn't financially struggling that much. That much. Xbox department is. Back from the living dumpster. Welcome back. Welcome back to Halo 4 Talk. Welcome back to the only person who appreciates Halo 4, starring your host, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. I don't even remember 4. It's the... I played them all in order in a single sitting. Yikes. I guess you wouldn't remember 4 then, because nobody really talks about 4. It's always straight to 5, is usually what the discussion goes. Because 4 is the... Prometheans, that's what they fucking were called. Forgot what they were called. 4 is the one where it's Master Chief, like, where they try to, like, make him into a human. Like, more of a human than just, like, a Doom guy type character. Which I think is good for a 4th game where they really where they really hammer in how fucking old he is. Like, come on, dog. Get Seed out of here. Come on, dog. This game looked fucking cool. Like for 2012? Like, look at his glove. I'm tired AF, yeah, I think we all are a bit. Ultra tired, ultra mega tired. I need to stop drawing flowers for a second, it's killing me. Trying to stay up late, Sky. I can't wait. Wait, holy shit! There's a Halo 4 Xbox. Why does this look actually sick as fuck? No, that was my biggest complaint about Halo 4 is that there's a storm rifle. The storm rifle was in it. Nobody all my homies hate the storm rifle. What kind of nail do you think I would have? The first one that comes to mind is the Dream Nail, because it's inherently whimsical. Jack, can we get this Xbox? Is there a way we can get this? It's got 2 controllers. You guys can play 2. We only need 2. That was the other thing from Halo 4, was the awesome Mountain Dew commercial that Halo 4 had. That was, it was when they fully animated the guy talking about the double XP. They fully animated that recruit Spartan benching a tank. Even the name is streaming. Like, what shape? Is there more than one shape? I should have paid more attention playing Hollow Knight Void and Heart. Yeah. These all seem like they're about the same shape. They still feel like they're very similarly shaped. Oh no, this one is different. Okay, but like none of these are, only like 3 of these are needles on this one, or nails. only like 3 of these are nails. That one's a mace. That's clearly not what we're talking about. I found the new Didac. No, the Didac looks like MCU Ultron. he looks kind of crazy. Yo, what the fuck is Gorb's name? Who the fuck is Gorb? I don't remember. What the fuck is Gorb? As the little Jellify stopped by, you have to greet you all. That damn clown around town. Gorb, yeah, I'm looking at an image that's just all the nails, and one of them is just called Gorb. And it's just a line. This motherfucker doesn't have hands. What is Gorb? So, Blister, you buying it? Ascend with Gorb. All I'm saying is the ops keep yapping and I keep gorbing. Something a fuckboy added of Gorb. Is that what I'm looking at right now? Alright, there's a shipping art of Gorb. Oh, this is someone holding the Gorb. Look up Gorb 1 hour. I'll do that later. I will not be looking up Gorb 1 hour now. We already did Sherma 1 hour. It's someone holding the Gorb. Look, if one of y'all flatfoot say you got a call on the line and then hand me this, I'm not gonna be happy. Hey, I think you're gonna call. It's just the Gorb. The Gorbmeister. The Gorbmeister General. He's one attack and it's reused in the final boss. Funny you mentioned that. Someone has replaced the Gorb sprite with the Radiant sprite. So there is that. In this one, someone has replaced the sprite with the Radiance. Alright, so this one says, is Gorb actually the Pale King? Right under it is, continue scrolling so Gorb can ascend. Anyway, this one says, is Gorb actually the Pale King? Would you like to hear the theory of why Gorb is actually the Pale King? So both are dead. Both were living. And both lived in a hollow nest. I don't need to hear it to believe it. This one just says Wooba. That's not it. This one just says Wooba. Alright, get out of here, Gorb. Impeccable logic. Some dokes ass logic he got there. More evidence than MatPat's hollow. Did anyone watch MatPat's successor yet? Has anyone seen with the... I haven't watched MatPat since I got a frontal lobe. So I wouldn't know. Has anyone seen new MatPat yet? And sidebarring from that, I guess not new MatPat, but like the Gohan. Like MatPat is Goku, and then he like assigned a Gohan to take over. Didn't he quit? Yeah, but but the writers he co-wrote each of the shows with are still doing the shows. So like the co-writer for. So it's now, like, each channel is run by a different guy, but it's just whoever co-wrote that show with MatPat is now in charge. Can't wait for the... Oh, game theory never change. My favorite theories are the ones he keeps taking down. Or the ones he took down. I think those are the best ones. Personally, those are my favorite. You know they're true. Eee! I don't want to be saying that one's static block. The taken down ones are the most true. Saying the taken down ones are true is wild. Because I believe the two that were taken down that I know. The two that I remember. Because what the fuck are you talking about? Was, are the villagers Jewish? And which Smash Brothers character would survive the pandemic? Those were the two game theories that I know were taken down. By the way, the pandemic one was released in 2020. Which may be a little poor taste. Both those are poor tastes. Because I don't think you want to hear the justification for why the villagers are Jewish. The Minecraft villagers, by the way. The thumbnail went hard. You're wondering that that's all I think is if the character is free. Player is the Pale King. Right after the scene where the knight first appeared, which was after the scene with the real Hollow Knight. Anyway, because Luigi has a taller jump, he has a higher jump than the other characters, he would survive longer. OBS hated that one so much it disconnected. Anyway, I need to make more Night in the Woods than well, not Ori Art. I'm too scared to make Ori Art because I'm afraid that I'm gonna make it that when I do it, it will look bad. Because when I do it, it will look bad. But that's besides the point. So Night in the Woods art it is. Make Ori a creature. I did a doodle of not Sherma. What am I thinking of? Hornet. Sorry, the only character I know is Sherma. Hornet and Ori. I was doing doodles of them. Guys, the Pale King is actually the Roaring Knight. Oh! My favorite is not even MatPat wanted to make Deltarune videos because the fandom. The fandom scared away MatPat from making, of all the games, scared MatPat away from Deltarune. That's how you know it's good. They somehow managed to piss off all of the most calm and chill big YouTubers. How do you do it? Thank you, Deltarune fans, for repeatedly being the worst people alive. Me when I'm in a not shutting the fuck up competition and my opponent's a Deltarune fan. Me when I'm in a not reading competition. Hollow Knight is the Roaring Knight. My reasons are they're both skinny, they both have parental issues, and they both have pure black in the sprites. And they're both knights. Oh. Also, shout out to calling the vessel Hollow Knight. It's impossible not to. Unless we're talking about a different character. I think we're talking about a different character. I'm still calling him Hollow Knight. Shut the fuck up. I'm still calling him the Hollow Knight. You can't stop me from calling the vessel Hollow Knight. I was referring to the actual Hollow Knight. Yeah, I didn't get that till afterwards because look. Shovel Knight is called Shovel Knight. And he's in Shovel Knight. So Hollow Knight must be called Hollow Knight because he's a Hollow Knight. And I mean, he is the Hollow Knight. And he's not the Shovel Knight. Just found out I could do that. I don't think anyone cares. Yeah, it's not like the Deltarune fans. I'm just saying that at that point. I don't actually have any proof of that. Because I think we should burn the idea of fandoms, get rid of the internet, kill off. No, we should bring back Amino so that we can have awful fan spaces to like have everyone stop being fans of things. And have that be the only space for fandoms is Amino. So, you know, we could do that. That would be cool. Oh, my name? MySpace never left. You shut your trash mouth. We left MySpace. MySpace never left. But I'm saying, you want to shut down a fandom real quick, you put them on Amino. Because Amino was pretty much just a glorified hub for grooming. That's pretty much all Amino is, and ever was. That's why they shut it down. Which, Roblox seems to never have gotten the memo. Which my favorite part of that whole debacle is, as you know, Roblox is currently being sued by a lot of people for that thing they said where they said they can't ban the predators, because if they do, they'll lose money. So they're being sued by a lot of different parties. During that lawsuit, they did a, like, showcase thing, I guess, where they said they're expanding the dating features for people 17 and up. Yeah, 17. Yeah, do you see the issue with that statement? People 17 and up have access to the dating platform. I don't care about the Roblox drama. I don't care about Roblox itself. I don't care about the premise of it being Roblox. I care about the idea of the fact that this is just being allowed. As someone who fell into a hole like this, it's not good. Mods delete Roblox. Look, they said they're the #1 teen dating platform. They never said who the teens were dating. I'll just steam myself out. Anyway. I thought that was that kind of the man. Well, that's a lot of them. Is it predestined to light? That guy who lives in Fallout New Vegas and films himself running his own trailer park church. But he, like, lives in Novak. It's Isopod Tuesday. My brother in Christ, it is not Tuesday. Just send it to you. Please do. I want to show it to everyone, so we can all watch all of it. Oh boy. Oh boy. What wonderful things has my moderator sent me. No. No. It's Isopod Tuesday. Okay, what have you sent me? Mr. Randana. I love opening Discord. Anyway, it's gone. It's worse. It gets worse the further you go. Wait, what's the cutoff? Can you hit the little expanding thing? What's the cutoff say? What's it cutting off? It gets worse the further you go down. And it only goes down halfway through the emojis. It doesn't even cover all of them. I need to know what the rest of it is. What's a dandy? What creator of dandyism and dialism, AI artist 4chan, Israel age player, Labubu collector. It gets worse the further you go down. Can we see? I don't know. Can you? It's not satire. I don't know if this can even be satire. Anyway, do we have to censor this? Do we have to censor part of this? Okay, the dots are just aesthetic. Okay, so this is the whole thing. Blister, what do you think? Do we have? Nah, there's only like... Let's just put that on the screen. No, but the username is also part of it. Alright, I censored it. Welcome in, Dread. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. So, Dread, is this your alt? It is. No, I can do that too. It might be the worst account. It's like, it's set up like a gag though. Like, it only gets worse the further you go. It's set up like a gag. No, it's not my fault. Ah, damn. Ah, shucks. Like and subscribe. Oh, they have NSFW in the username? Where? Which part? Did I miss something? I think I censored. Which thing was that? Did you send me the censored one or the not censored one? Because I put it on screen and I hope you didn't send me the not censored one. Is it this black bar that's between the followers and the... Or is that just a space? Oh, the at. Oh. So anyway, I think we found who the, I think we found who the 17 and up is for. I think we found out who the 17 and up is for. I was about to ask which flag is that. There's multiple too. There's the one that's surrounding the profile picture, and then there's the one in the profile picture with the death skull on it. With the murder skull, and then there's another one that has like a... Dear God. Blister, I can't have this much excitement. It can't be. It can't be. They have a whole flag. I just deleted a layer. They have a whole flag for that. So there's the skull one. There's the one with the letter, which I think is that one. I think it's the one you just said, the one with the big letter on it with the 3 colors. And what's the one that's the blue, the yellow, and the pink in the background? Unless it's some sort of unholy abomination concocted of both. Because there are 3 flags in this picture. Well, technically 4, but one of them shouldn't count. One of them is obvious. Okay, now what's the skull one? What's the skull one then? One of these is... we don't know what one of these are. One of them is super fucking obvious. If you feel just better, it's feeling a little better. Welcome in, Videosity. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. We're just breaking down some profile debauchery. Otherwise, we're having a great time. Nobody told me the music stopped because the multiple hour-long playlist can't be played back-to-back for some reason. Hey, Selena, Sky Children of Light. I think I played the pre-alpha Sky Children of Light. I played like the pre-alpha for it, maybe. Really wasn't much going on. Where's profile? Yeah, hold on, let me pull it up again. The @ is censored because it's horrible. Yeah, don't send hate, just send... Look, yeah, don't send hate, only send constructive criticism towards their ideology and personhood. It kind of reminds me of drawing here. Yeah, I'm trying to do some more aesthetic Night in the Woods type. It only gets worse as you read further down. And it fucking ends with La Boo Boo Collect. I still barely know what that is. What those things are. I'm still unsure what it is. Other than like fidget spinners, but again. Or like white woman occupied gachapon. Yeah, I've seen them. And like I get the idea that it's white women occupying my Japanese gambling. But what else is it? Like, what's this? I don't know what it is. Because it's like fidget spinner. That's what Beanie Babies collectors wish they could be. Of a what a who? Don't just go flinging words of battle like that. Who's worrying to say the least? Is worrying to hear the least. Is the what a who carat gold? 24 karat gold? The boob? I hate saying it too, because it sounds so stupid. I hate saying the word. It feels like something a tech company would make. Like one of those like startups that'd be on like Crypto Shark Tank or all that. It's like a Crypto Shark Tank pitch. I remember the Crypto Shark Tank. Yeah, my inaugural hearing though of what a Labubu was Gigi Marine of Hololive English, who was posting shipping, who was posting shipping herself with Cecilia Immigreen, but in Labubu. I'm sorry, by what is gonna rise? Gonna rise in value? I don't think it is. It's probably a real thing. I guarantee you it's a real thing. Also, I'm looking obviously a reference for Night in the Woods, which is what? I'm just spicing it up a little bit. Probably just going to be a thumbnail or something. But it makes me think about the dichotomy of the settings. Because we're playing Ori on Friday, which is a fucking magical game. It's crazy. It is like the world is beautiful. It's full of all these crazy things. Okay. And then this is the setting of Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods may look really cool, but its setting is literally this. Man, look at this parking lot. It's almost full. Half the population of this town is in this picture. It's down 22 points. Let you go down that far, even if you're already in the hole that much. They hand you a shovel and tell you to dig. Surely the creator of Dogecoin must feel like Oppenheimer right now. Because Dogecoin, if you remember, was to make fun of how stupid people investing in Bitcoin was. And then now Dogecoin is the metric for every single crypto project. Dogecoin is the baseline for every crypto project now. I honestly feel bad for the Dogecoin guy. Because it literally costed him nothing. He ended the economy in one fell swoop. Should I provide you all? I will not be. Frankly, I will not be doing that. No, I say. Trust. I will not trust you. It's sort of I don't download the image and I show it straight from your profile. I'm gonna be witch hunted right then and there. Look at TikTok would melt their eyeballs. No, because they like the AI videos. All old people like AI videos. I don't know what I cannot take this. My wrist is so itchy and burning. This is like torture. Oh, that's not the right color. That's not the color that's supposed to be. Why is it not the right color? Chat, my hand is the wrong color. My hand is red and pink and purple. My wrist is dying. You think diamonds are rare because they... Yeah. It's because diamond trading. South Africa. The big companies, the jewelers. They made a whole movie about it back in 2000... whatever. It's not good? Yeah, no, of course it's not good. Carpal tunnel. I love trying to get in the... I love trying to desperately improve my skill just enough that I might possibly be considered for a degree. But I can't because my wrist exploded trying to tell me no. It's trying to tell me to pick a better career path. – 2006. We can all watch the movie Blood Diamond together. Raise your hand if you want to watch Blood Diamond with me. Yippee! I've already seen it. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio before everything came out about it. What's that? It's the movie about the diamond industry. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it, playing an Australian. What came out about him? He cheated on his wife with a child. He Jerry Seinfelded his wife. My question is, how'd you know about Jerry Seinfeld and not DiCaprio? I don't know celebrities, but you knew Jerry Seinfeld? I don't know how I want to do this. The Seinfeld show, right? No, Jerry Seinfeld, not from the Seinfeld show. Obviously. By the way, I have this cool file called Orbeez. Look, I'll show you my awesome Ori knowledge when we get to it. Like how to change your character, like how to change Ori's outfit. Which is a real thing you can do in the first game, technically. Very technically, you can change Ori's outfit. Does he have an outfit? No. Technically, no, but you can change his color. Only in the first game. You can't do it in the second one. I tried. Also in the first one, you can make his dash a rainbow, but that one was way harder to do, and I couldn't really ever figure that out. But like Terraria. Yeah, but it looks correct. Yeah, gay Ori. There was another thing you could change the color of, and I don't remember what it was. But, yeah, I think I remember the code, because it's just hitting buttons, and then it makes Ori change colors. It is random. Because it is just hue shifting. It is just hue shifting Ori. Can't believe Ori's woke now. Even I'm woke Ori. You can't make stir fry anymore. Is it because it smells? Oh, wok. Wok is dead. Do we like the people in Kitchen Nightmares who made like traditional American cuisine exclusively with a wok? Well, wake them up then. I'm too wok for this shit. What is a wok? It's that giant bowl. It's like that big bowl with the frying that you fry stuff in. Yeah, like a pan, but bowl-shaped. Though, to be honest, I just make stir fry in a pan. It totally works with just a pan. Shocker that. If you have a thing that's basically a smaller flat wok, it still works. Is it the shrimp uses to make fried rice? Yes. It is in fact how the shrimp fries that rice. Oh shit. I was looking at my gallery because I downloaded some reference. So, going back to the previous drawing stream, would you like to know how this? Would you like to know a fun fact about the Wild Woody soundtrack that I just have saved in here for some reason? Yeah, I do not make fried rice in Blender, so I just import an image of fried rice onto a sphere. What's it sure? So, Wild Woody. It's certainly a game. So the composer was given 1 month to make the entire soundtrack and was not paid for the soundtrack. So that's the reason it sounds so fucking insane. It's because he's given 1 month and was not paid. The composer was Ron Bumblefoot Tall, who went on to be the lead guitarist for Guns N' Roses from 2006 to 2014. So next time you hear Guns N' Roses, you can think of Wild Woody. You can think of Wild Woody Great Cave or Wild Woody Treasure Cavern. Are you saying huh because it's wild? Or because you've never heard of Guns N' Roses. I never know with you. You is in the royal you. You is in all of chat. The pencil is in a band. Oh. Oh. He's wild, Woody. Hold on, wait. Because he's wild, Woody. Okay, I zoomed in too far. How do I make it? How do I do it for real? I can't do a fisheye lens. Because it breaks the whole thing. Because he's wild, Woody. Guns N' Roses. Wild Woody. You can also buy Battle Cats on the Nintendo Switch, available out now. Have you never heard of Wild Woody? Come on now. One of the most famous bad games ever. One of the most famous bad games that there is. Come on now. He's wild, Woody. God, I forgot how fucking scary he looks. I forgot how fucking scary he looks. No, this is good. This is him in the cutscenes. Oh. Wild Woody. Hold on, but yeah, I know he must burn, but before that. Before he must burn. I think this is the...
You got a name, Leadhead? Call me Woody. Wild Woody. Well, this looks like a job for Woody. Wild Woody. It's time to start sketching. And the name's not Pencil Neck. It's Woody.
Sorry. That's what the game looks like, by the way. Well, could you guess what the gameplay is? Could you guess what the gameplay is like for Wild Woody? It's just SF. It's not Sort Filmmaker, because this I think was before that. This was early 90s. It must have been. I refuse to believe any time before early 90s. I can't even fathom. And any guesses to what the gameplay could be? 1995, okay. If your guess was 32-bit 2D platformer, then you would be correct. That it inexplicably had CGI cutscenes. And bonus points if you can guess when Wild Woody If you bonus points if you can guess what Wild Woody has made appearances in since. If you can guess the pretty much the one official cameo Wild Woody has made in anything, fully voiced, with new recorded voice lines by the original actor. Dust, no. Good guess. It is actually more unbelievable. It's actually more confusing. Shovel Knight? No. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate would make more sense. Officially, by the license holder, with the voice actor reprising his role. Wild Woody has made a cameo in one single game called Shady Lewd Kart, an NSFW racing game that just has Wild Woody in it. It is available on Steam right now. There is a single review. There is more than one review, actually. There's one mostly positive review. Welcome in, Despair Disease. How's your afternoon going? It's a pleasure to see you. He's wild. What did I join in on? I was talking about how Wild Woody's soundtrack was done by the lead guitarist for Guns N' Roses. And then it evolved to talking about Wild Woody. They're just talking about Wild Woody verbatim. So if you like Guns N' Roses, make sure you think about Wild Woody every time. Every time you hear a song from them now. You gotta think of he's wild. He's wild, Woody. Josh, you don't understand, he's wild. Gets from living 1979. 1979. Dubba dubba. I don't like that fact now. He's wild. It might be the song, Blister. I'm sorry, Bister. It might be the song Bister. I think. That school's nice. Nice-o. Nice-o, nice-o. Very nice-o. This song by Smashing Pumpkins. Don't smash pumpkins. Sorry. For some reason it's lagging now. I wonder if it's because I had this open also, but it's kind of lagging now. Smashing Pumpkin. My humor is becoming dumber by the day. Look, I'm not the one who started the controversy talk with user at Dandy is Jesus. Bister. I want you to remember who started that. Who started us down this path. Smash. Pumpkin. Smash. Also, the comment they wrote when I found the account was Deltarune in the big 2025? My brother in Christ, it came out 2 months ago. Actually, because I don't know the rest of this. You only have one more practice. Oh no! I'm sure you can get it. I'm sure you can get it. Just remember the video I found them on. Smells like... What the fuck is smells like Team Spirit? All I can picture is that image of Superman. Just sniffing the air. With the menacing grin. With the menacing grimace. My Nirvana smells like Team Spirit? I don't know. I don't know. I only know the really specific references that pertain to my Wild Woody story. I only know the very specific references that pertain to that. And also the very specific references that caused me to create this and nothing else. Maybe we should hide this in the background. This is my musical prowess, by the way. Come on, Jay, you know the words. I should imagine them the lyrics to Sherma. What, you mean you don't know Fari du la simanet? Doni pana volanet. Bina sami malaset. Dana salaban. With intermittent dings in there too. Imagine the dings. I don't have a triangle or a cowbell or whatever this instrument is supposed to be. Fari du la simanet. Dona pana volanet. Bina sana mi malaset. Dana salaban. Yeah. I think I'm crashing out of a wee there. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Ooh. This is just like Buddy Holly. Yeah, like in sub Farisi. Farisuna Sivanet. Farisuna Sivanet. Pinasanni Malaset Dana Fansuldaban. Buddy Holly, the Weezer one lyrics at the end of a film review. My teacher was like 25. Know this song? Yeah, he is. Imagine being old as fuck. Ex-friend rickrolled my history teacher. Is that why they're your ex-friend? Sorry. Type in an 8, a 0, a 0, an 8, and a 5 in your calculator. It's called dark humor, Libra. Yeah, no, that's kind of shitty. I'm not kind of shitty, it is shitty. Shite. I took an actual picture like this. Maybe I should look at it and see how green sky is lit. I'm being a mod for a furry VTuber. I'm not a furry. We had this discussion with Surely Not. We're not furries. Could you guess who recommended me the game changed? The furries party tags. Yeah, but that's for the odds on favor. You kind of have to in this economy. Literally the second one, and it's autofilled. I just click on the autofill ones because I can't be bothered to type them all out. Sorry. Sorry, I opened my phone to look at the picture, and the first thing in my saved is fucking Dr. House using domain expansion. The video's so stupid. Let's use this domain expansion. Why is this the first thing I have saved? I thought you were joking about it teleporting. No. He just does that. Hold on. Hold on. It's in low quality GIF form here. Let me just hey, check this out. See if I can find the GIF form just floating about. He teleports and gives the guy a stroke. don't need Dr. House reaction gifts. Give me the nothing mind bias I considered me. Yeah. Like brain rot. Obviously not brain rot. Why is the first GIF a picture of Skibbity House? I didn't need to see that. I just want the Dr. House teleporting. I don't need it with a King Crimson effect. It might make it better though. In fact, he's got the King Crimson effect. Yeah, he gave the guy a seizure, but the way they portrayed it was that he just teleports.
What are you doing?
I found the GIF on Tenor. Yeah, that's what it means. Did you not play Metal Gear Rising? What you're describing is the plot of Metal Gear Rising. He teleports and gives a man a seizure. Oh my god, I forgot fucking Dr. House Domain expansion. Hold on, I can pull this up, right? Oh, I have 1,000 of the same screenshot open. I must have hit something when I opened the, when I opened my gallery. I must have hit something weird. Anyway, don't look at Dr. House Domain expansion. What is the screenshot though? If I told you if I told you it was transparent Sherma at the Grammys, would you believe me? Okay, I'm sleep alright. Have a wonderful rest of your night today. It was a pleasure to see you, and without further ado, I bid you adieu. Do not forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Right, hold on, Dr. House Domain expansion. There's a whole show about this. What is Dr. House even about? So in the beginning, there's this ancient evil called Sukuna, who possesses our main character, and basically uses him as a vessel, and they have to figure out how to destroy Sukuna from within the main character. So they go to I don't know the plot of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'll be honest, I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen. Bullshitting. I'm just guessing the plot. So they had to find the Dragon Balls. Wait, that isn't the plot of House MD? Hey, it's about a, what do you mean? It's just... God, everything about that show is baffling. And the fan base is rabid. Any joke post about House MD is flooded in the comments saying, like, he'd never do that. Don't disrespect it. The fan base for House is ravenous. I forgot that my last picture was melting metal. Here's the picture I needed. Right there. All the colors I would ever need in one picture. All the color reference I would ever need in one single picture. Because it's a picture of this exact time of day that I took. Can we get that little instrument, you think? Maybe that's just the karaoke streams. Just like we pull a Gigi Murray and just do like 6 hours of that. We just like fill in like for 6 hours or so of just that. We just get that little bell. And maybe that's the next cosplay project I work on. Sherma. I would totally do it though. Sherma's fun. I like Sherma. I could play Destiny Samba. It's $5 on mobile? Why didn't I buy the mobile version? Holy shit. I think it's only on Apple devices, maybe. I don't think it's on... I don't think it's on cool phones. Like the new Google Pixel 6. I don't know what it's... I've never seen a Google Pixel commercial in English. It's also not new. It's old. Is Sherma he or she? Sherma's a girl. I say. I don't fucking know. Sherma from Hollow Knight. Sherma is an NPC first review. An optimistic pilgrim on a spiritual journey. Sherma's path may often cross with Hornet's own, but his... Oh, he's a guy. But his lack of combat and acrobatic prowess could land him in desperate need of aid. The thing is, I would love... The thing is, I feel like I would really like Hollow Knight if I didn't keep playing it right after playing Ori. Because it gives us... It's such Dark Souls vibes. Like, shit like this is why I fucking love Dark Souls. But here's a girl based on his dialogue. I don't fucking know. It's a bug. It's a bug with a bell on his hat. Also, it's fan wiki though. It was a random bullshit like that is why I love Dark Souls. Like, this is such Siegmeyer of Katarina from Dark Souls 1, where he just sits by one of the gates. He sits by the gate to Sen's fortress. Because the very first thing you have to do in Dark Souls 1 is ring the bells of awakening to open the gate to Sen's fortress. But there's a dude who's just sitting by Sen's fortress's gate the whole time. By the closed gate called Siegmeyer of Katarina. Where he's just there. He's great too. You know him by looks, because he's one of the famous, like, Dark Souls characters. Siegmeyer of Katarina. But he even sings a little song too. He sings his still closed, still closed. Oh, Belly, this gate seems to have put a slight dent in my journey. But do not worry, friend, for we shall come up with a plan together to open the gate. Sure, just spams his bell to open the door in front of him. I like how when you talk to him, the bell, he starts ringing his bell faster, like that does anything. Like it's been... He just rings the bell fast. Everybody knows Siegmeyer. But just like to have all these wacky characters just intermittently appear in no discernible order. Like Siegmeyer appears here. He appears locked in a bedroom in the castle later in the game. He appears in hell. And then he ends up on the ash... Or he's also in the poison fields. And then he ends up on the Ash Lake beach. In the middle of buttfuck nowhere. He also has a daughter who you can also meet separate from him, who wears the exact same armor. The only difference is that she has a different sword. She has a slightly smaller sword. But they look exactly the same. And it's literally, as you go on your adventure, you just run into this daughter chasing down her father. Only for him to go crazy. A guy named Mr. Mushroom references the Newgrounds developers working on Hollow Knight. I think he's important lore. That reminds me of the Bloodborne guy from Dark Souls 1. Because the team who did the Dark Souls 1 DLC, the Into the Abyss stuff, then immediately started working on Bloodborne. But in the Into the Abyss stuff, they included a Victorian man who plays like Bloodborne, who plays like how you'd play Bloodborne, and has about as close as you can get to a gun in the first Dark Souls. He's a multi-shot crossbow that's unique to him. His name is Chester, which is the only titled name in the entire game. Because, and it's even funnier too, because the Abyss DLC takes place in the past. You go back in time and meet the character from Bloodborne. Or a character from Bloodborne. And he's not even the only Bloodborne character you meet in Dark Souls. You meet another one in Dark Souls 2. There's an Abyss in all of it. There's an Abyss in everything. Abyss is such a good theme, though. I love the Abyss in most things. Except Dark Souls' Abyss. Dark Souls' Abyss can bite my shorts. Because it's an annoying area to navigate, and the boss and rewards you get for it aren't even, hard or good. Manus of the Abyss is not difficult in the slightest, and, he doesn't give you anything useful. His abyssal minions do, but he doesn't. Manus of the Abyss is fucking stupid. He looks crazy. His design-wise is not bad. He just is. Honestly, I've been doing a thing now where I've been, propping my Switch 2 up on my nightstand and then just playing it till I pass out. I might buy Silksong for that, because I usually like to just beat games and then buy the next one. This is where you get a high CPS spell. In Dark Souls, yes. you get the objectively best. You get the objectively best thing in the Abyss area. Dark Beads, if you'd have it. I'm so goddamn long. I guarantee you it is not as long as Monster Hunter Stories, which is the game I have not finished on my Switch. Which is the one game I have not finished on my Switch. 66 hours. Okay, maybe never mind. Never. I don't know. Monster Hunter Stories is pretty fucking stupid. I might just have a thing against Monster Hunter Stories at this point, because it's a 3DS game. It's old. Showing its age the more I play it. Tell you what though, 60 hours is nothing for a Tales of Arise fan like me, where you get 120 hours in it and the game starts over with a new story, a new with a new story and new character arcs. I shit you not, I will never not complain about that. It's the dumbest game decision I've ever seen. You get to the story you're working towards the whole time. You're hundreds of hours into this game already. The game is hard as fuck. Because every enemy is just a sponge, so you're just sitting there fighting them for like 20 minutes. You finally get to the end. All of the characters have had their arcs. You finally resolve the narrative. Then it does the credits. And then it black screens and says 6 months later, and then you start a new story arc with new themes, new settings, and new character arcs because they're all older now. It is so stupid. It is so dumb. Fuck Tales of Arise. If only the battle theme didn't go so hard. If only the battles were fun. I tell you what, the game was... I need to even find a way to describe Tales of Arise. Don't recommend me Big Hat Logan. From Dark Souls 1. Or Sieglind of Katarina. Okay, I'll click on Sieglind because I like Sieglind. I think Sieglind of Katarina is very funny. Okay, the achievement for speedrun completion in Hollow Knight you have to 100% the game in 5. It soaks on the time is 30. Ori is 3 for both games, even though the game is longer. It's still 3. Wait, hold on. This might be peak armor design. Hold on, wait. This might be peak character design. Give me a second. Alright, what are we thinking about Sieglind, about the Sieg families? Which the best part is, a new Sieg appears in every game. It is never the same Sieg twice. It is Siegmeyer, Sieglind, then Siegward from 3, and I don't remember what the 2's one name was. I only remember the 2 one didn't have a story presence, they were only a rival. It looks like an onion. Yes. Look at the helmet. Look at how it opens. Boy, he's so thick. And the best part is, if you remove the armor from the models, the characters are like... The characters are fucking shredded if you remove the... If you remove the onion. God, for how fucking hideous Dark Souls 1 was. Look, as much as we all love Dark Souls 1, I'm just gonna say, the character creator for all the Dark Souls games is hilarious. Also, Sieglin without the helmet. You have to, like, mod the game to remove her helmet, but... Like, come on. Look at it. This armor is so stupid. The best part isn't Dark Souls 2, it's one of the best armors. Because it's only found in the DLC areas. No, it not only found in the DLC areas, each piece of the armor is spread throughout each DLC. Does she have a model underneath? Dark Souls 1 is incredibly unoptimized. Even though the game runs perfectly fine because it's a 360 game, and all the graphics are hideous, it is horribly optimized. I'm gonna see if I can find the image I'm looking for. I wish I had the game on Steam so I could just boot it up and look. But is it Firelink Shrine or Undeadburg I'm thinking of? Because it's something we're like way deep in the background. You say you have to your game now. No, everything is 3D modeled. Everything has a detailed 3D model in Dark Souls. Even stuff you could never even reach. I'm trying to find the... Because the thing is, what they wanted you to be able to do is see anything from anywhere. So, like, anywhere you go, if you just look. Maybe I'll just look up Dark Souls 1 unoptimized. Because I need to find the thing I'm talking about. Because everything in the game is just is rendered in. And a 3D asset for some reason. Because I can't find the image I'm looking for, but it's when you're in the starting area, you can look over and see just this huge sprawling city underneath. The entire city is 3D modeled, individually. The entire thing is hand modeled. When you're in... the city of Anor Londo later, which is the only loading sequence, like, between areas that are connected. God damn. This game may be ugly as fucking... This game may be ugly as piss, but goddamn, Anor Londo's cool. Some parts of the game is ugly as fuck, but... how powerful is the Xbox 360, bro? Not very. Dark Souls is just a very, like, anomaly of a project. So this is Anor Londo. This is what it looks like in-game, just from an overhead view. So you have... there's a small area over here you can go to. So where you can go in Anor Londo is this is the main area. Is this castle bit. Or not even that, just like so this is the main area. This is where you can climb. You have to like climb separately to get to the area. Like you have to go up here and then through there. So this is also part of it. Just these two towers. You can't actually go in the towers. They're just there. These two, you can go in. Right here is a spot. And it just goes under this bridge. Which there is a boss fight under here. A secret boss fight. Which makes the entire area permanently night and removes all the enemies if you kill him. Nope, I take that back. It's related to him, not if you kill him. Right here is another area that you can play in. And then there's a small area over here, because this is the save point, would be right here. And then a tower on this side that takes you up to the next area this way, and then an area up here that is the introduction of the area. All of this is a 3D model that has pretty high detail for being a background asset. Reminder, you are above it the whole time. You are never down here. You can never get down here. All of this is just available. The hell is this game? One of the greatest games ever made. So generational, it invented a genre. Even though Demon Souls was technically before, even though Demon Souls was the first Souls game, this is the one that invented the genre. Right here is the Painted World, which we drew last drawing stream, which we were working on last drawing stream, the boss of. Is like right on the top here is a painting you can jump through like it's Mario. It does kill their level, just have it on screen the whole time. Yeah, no, Dark Souls ain't gonna be caught doing that shit. They're gonna have the full thing there or bust. Which also, I'm just gonna point out, so these two towers have just these, like these little pew things that look vaguely like a tiny ass bridge. You have to climb on these. It is very finicky. But the developers knew that. Because right over here about, for these two towers, you have to climb up these tiny ass little like sticks to go up here and then up here to the main castle area. This is the area most people die in the game. I guarantee you, the most deaths in Dark Souls are in these two areas. And if you could guess why, it's because from the castle, so they can see you just on here, because they stand on a ledge pointing out towards these towers, is there are knights who stand up there. Who use a weapon almost that is exclusive to them, except in a jumping puzzle for a game that does not have jumping is the only way to access this weapon yourself. They all have a weapon called the Dragon Slayer Great Bow, which is exclusive to them, and it is a weapon with cartoonishly high knockback and arrows the size of umbrellas. The arrows are the size of your character, and it has cartoonishly high knockback, and they have laser sights. But like the bow is like this about. And if the arrows don't hit you, they made sure that there are two, because if the arrows don't hit you, it hits near you, it staggers you also. So you can't move, so the next one can charge up and hit you anyway. It is miserable. It's also home to both the best blacksmith, the best boss, and best NPC interactions in this game. It's home to Ornstein and Smo. It's home to Solaire's big encounter. It's home to Siegmeyer's big encounter, or like turning points in the character arc. It's home to the Way to the Duke's archives. It's home to Gwendolyn and Guinevere. Guinevere is famous for being the only fan service in the entire game, and the only model that looks like a 5 or higher. Anyway, this fucker. There are a ridiculous amount of these over the course. These are also the first enemies that can parry you semi-consistently, if you're not careful. So even if you get up and close to them, they can still parry you and then kick you off the ledge. I have a bunch of miniatures of these guys, like for Dark Souls, the board game. I have a bunch of the Great Bow ones, just hanging out. Great Bow ones, Spear ones, and Sword ones. Because they're not unlike the Black Knights, which are earlier. You can find them earlier, and they're unique mini-bosses. You can sometimes steal their weapon. Because the most optimal weapons in the game are stolen from Black Knights. It's just that you have one shot to get them until you get to the last part of the game. But it's home to these guys, who, I mean, the reason only one of these guys returns for the next Dark Souls game. There's the reason only one of these two comes back. And I'll tell you who it isn't. Welcome in Obsidian Aura. How was your night today with you? It's a pleasure to see you. We're just discussing Dark Souls. A little bit. Because we were talking about Hollow Knight. Silken Song. And now I'm talking about Anor Londo. And how poorly fucking optimized Dark Souls is. Also, Dark Souls here also has enemies called Giants. I don't even want to talk about the Giants. They are annoying, and they are annoying. They have really, really awesome armor. Oh yeah, there's also where the Dark Moon Knight, the only Firekeeper to be evil. This is a limited resource in the game called Firekeeper Souls, which increase your it increases your like healing amount, like the amount of times you can heal. But it's a super finite resource that are hard to find unless you kill Firekeepers. Which there are only a few of them. But this place is the only one that have an evil Firekeeper, and if you kill her, you permanently lose this checkpoint. You permanently lose this checkpoint if you fight the boss under this bridge. Who has a Bowser hallway for a boss fight, where he just runs backwards shooting magic at you. And the hallway is infinite. He's kind of tricky too, because if he hits you once, you're fucked. Because right in the dead center here is the actual boss area, Ornstein Smough, and then up here is Guinevere. Hold on, I need a more adequate artist interpretation of Guinevere. Hold on. And why everybody remembers Guinevere. And by that I mean Dark Souls. Hold on, that's a more adequate artist interpretation of Guinevere. Sorry. I want a penguin hoodie. It's $75. 75 shaboingoings. So are you okay? Not really. I drew flowers for the first hour of the stream. And then thumbnail stuff for the next half. First soul NSFW drawing. No, I have my secret account where I make all my money. I make all my money to fund my main account. Like and subscribe for secret account. It's totally real. So why should I see a doctor? Oh, doctor. Doctor who? Sorry. You were dying earlier. I'm still dying. Who said I stopped? My wrist is still burning with the fire. Honestly, I think if I locked in and actually tried, this might end up being salvageable. Because I've kind of just gone off the deep end with this. Did I make my pencil tool big? Might become passable. Like you got drained a very good strength. My wrist was always fucked. My wrist got fucked when I redebuted. Listen, your LinkedIn. Oh yeah, I could be a LinkedIn influencer. POV, your joke bites you in the ass. I'm sorry, what the fuck is this screenshot? Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I can send him this movie poster for the movie Black Knight with Martin Lawrence. Is it Sherma? I would never send him Sherma. Sherma is for us. That looks good at least. Flattery will get you nowhere, especially when it's unwarranted. What is this saved image? Oh my god, I found the edit. I knew I was on the right path. Holy fuck, I found it. I found it. I knew something was off when I saw the image of Black Knight with Martin Lawrence. I knew it was off. What is Sherma? I'll show you Sherma in a second. Sherma is peak. I found it. This is my X the Everything profile before I started using it for channel stuff. Before I decided that bullying the developer was done. You should add Sherma to the corner next to Nico. That's a great idea. Anyway, Sherma. Sherma jump scare. Sherma jump scare. Look at it. I did not make this, by the way. I found this. I found that image. Okay, I looked up Sherman GIF, and the only one I can find that's... Okay, that's Peter Griffin naked. That just says Sherma. I don't know what that means. Also, don't worry. He'll get us in. He's working on getting us in. I already called him earlier. I called him earlier to ask. He's getting us in. He's hooking us up. The amount of joy and whimsy I'll feel when... The amount of joy and whimsy I'll feel when we get to chapter 5 and then we get towards the gate. And then we just hear... Padre Suma se my pet. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my god, Elder Sherma? Holy shit, we got old Sherma. Why are all these Sherma images so fucking blurry? I can't find it. If you found a GIF that's transparent, send it to me, because I can't find it. Okay, that's Ina Sherma. As much as I appreciate that, that's not Elder Sherma. Acto 3. I like that Sherma gets his own arc, his own off-screen arc. That's the next spin-off. It's Hollow Knight Silksong, and Hollow Knight, it's Sherma time. Sherma time. Ina Sherma. I cannot find Sherma GIF. Okay, that's... Okay, that's Shaw. It's not Sherma. As much as I appreciate Shaw. Screw Zope Boat. As much as I appreciate Shaw, I can't look how fucking beat up the shoes are. You speak. Oh, hell yeah, it is. Okay, this is a 3D model of Sherma. I think I recognize that Hollow Knight pen holder thing. Oh my god, that is what it holds. One single pen. It holds but one pen. Well, that is all you need to write the Wheel of Fate. Is one single. It holds one pen. It's fucking awesome. Also, this is tragic. Is all I'm saying. Curved monitor for the Switch 2. This is gross. Get that out of here. Don't look at it. I gotta untaint my canvas from that. I need this. Also, what the fuck is Soap Boat? Oh, I know what fucking Soap Boat is. I forgot what his name was. That's the issue, is I just forgot what the fuck his name was. Okay, this is a plushie of him on a boat. Like, in an actual boat. This is not as much of a wish as much as it is a promise. Wait, but if we're doing all this, what about Subnautica, but it's Quarrel? What about Quarrel Subnautica? What about this game? Can we get this game? Incredible. Incredible. Can't wait for Subnautica 2. Isn't Subnautica 2 already a thing? I swear to God, there's like 4 of those games, and not a single one of them runs. I have a crab pen holder that only holds one thing. Nice. I need an inconvenient holder. I do have the magnetic pen case thing, but I don't think that counts because it came with the tablet. Yeah, Subnautica 2 totally exists, doesn't it? Because I know this Subnautica Cold Time, but is Subnautica It's Cold Now a sequel, or is that just like DLC or something? Subnautica it's a little frigid. So I don't get the pointy thing on you. Okay, I feel like you might have more of a binary of spatial usage than bed and holder. It either goes in the special crab holder or it goes on the bed. I'm gonna be honest, I do exactly the same thing. As of right now. Also, welcome in, Nadine. Nadine? How was your night today, you guys? It's a pleasure to see you. It's much easier to just type in welcome, but I can't have that luxury because I must. Eyes. But anyway, if I were to count up everything on my bed right now, it's a remote, a pencil, my wallet, and a bunch of bills. Or not bills, but like financial envelopes. It's my birthday today. Nice. Happy birthday today. And welcome. So sorry you have to spend it here. With us. Binary. Because there's two. Never mind, there are three. Yes, happy birthday. Sorry, I had to hold restraint not to say something stupid. Not to be dumb. Not to do the restaurant style. The Denny's style. No, Denny's isn't classy enough. They would tell you to go to your segregated corner because that's what Denny's did. Denny's is like Cracker Barrel. Listening and cheering you on. I guess Ori NPCs also do that same thing. I don't know why I'm talking about Dark Souls only. Does any of you remember Mock the Brave from Ori 2? Ori 2 had so many weird characters like that. Does anyone ever Mock the Brave? Who has fan art? I've done fan art of Mock the Brave. Never played Ori 2. No! Remember to smash that subscribe button. And blow up the like button. And it plays the dinging sound effect. We gotta get that boat dinging and then have the graphics on the screen. I know someone who has those graphics ready to go. We should get them on the line. You know, Mock the Brave. Could you guess which one is Mock? Looking at this screenshot of Ori 2, can you guess which one of these is Mach? And which one's Ori? Because there's a species in Ori 2. Ori 2 is much more lively. It's much less... It gives less of the impression that the world is falling apart. I swear to God, this is the two kinds of artists doing Ori art. No, it's not. Just because there's so little results for Mach the Brave. But there's a species called the Moki, and boy are they a joy. All the NPCs in Ori 2 are so stupid. There's Talk, there's Mach, there's Sung Wukong. I think the right one is Mach. Suspiciously Ori-shaped Ori. Also, Ori's a 3D model in this game. It's always weird looking seeing a more proportioned out Ori. Like, who doesn't look like a weird bug? It's weird seeing a mammal Ori, and not a weird bug Ori. Let's see, gotta love Mach. Mach, Talk, Quolok, the whole gang. I sound insane. What was the monkey's name? There is... Oh, wait, no. Hold on, no. There is fan art of Zote and Mach. The joke is Mach isn't actually brave. You just kind of give him gifts and he hypes up his fellow citizens. Luke Hermit is obviously the best outlet NPC. Luke Hermit sounds like Mach the Brave's characterization. He hypes up the other Mokis with tales of his fake adventures. And you get him stuff to help. Like, you get him props, like you can make him a sword. You can make Mach a sword. And a cape. He's not unlike the character Hat Moki, who wants a hat because he's just too afraid of the sun. That's just Moke, but that's just Zote, but he gives instead of takes. I mean, Mach does give you stuff, but he just requires stuff. He requires hero stuff, and he gives you money, and then he gives you more citizens. Zote, yo, Zote X Hornet. I don't know if Hornet's the girlfriend. I don't know who the fuck the vessel is pulling. The Hollow Knight is pulling. I saw the data entry floating, or the journal entry floating around from that was talking about Hornet. Half siblings. I don't know. There's like 3 characters that I know the names of, and I only know one of them is a girl. There's that stupid journal entry I see floating around X the Everything app talking about where it's Hornet describing her mates. Girlfriend is Bretta. Who the fuck's Bretta? Oh my god. Why is this the first result? Why is this? It's transparent. Why is this the first result? She's so stupid. I didn't know these characters were like that. I thought the vessel was kind of a blank slate of a character. Oh my god, this is in the game. I thought these characters were just like kind of blank slates, and like the vessel's a blank slate. Clearly not if he has a girl. Clearly not if he was able to get a girlfriend. He's got a sister. He has a girlfriend. He has a rival who looks exactly like him. I'm talking about Zote. Yeah, but what was I saying? What the fuck did I say before we jumped on the Bretta train? Oh yeah, the thing where you think about it. Hornet talks about that that her life is way longer than any of her mates have ever been. Which begs the question, do they have regular bug lifespans and she just keeps dating bugs that die in 3 days? And she's only like 30? Or is she actually... Are we going on bug time or are we going on normal time? Like, is Hornet like 25? And she keeps dating like gnats? My life is true. My lifespan far surpasses any of my mates. Exclusively dates lacewings. I know the first game takes place in a single day. I refuse to believe a Hornet is all living, and that she isn't just like a regular age for a character, and just all of her mates are bugs, are justifiably bugs. There is a character. It's a character called Lace. Oh. To be fair, the only information we had on Silksong for like 8 years was that this character was in it. It was that one stupid trailer that had this character. Y'all remember that? You all remember that trailer? Good times. I don't like this design. It's fine, but it's not my favorite. The head is weird. I don't like looking at her head. I get it's part of the aesthetic of supposed to be a bug. Of like it's supposed to be like buggy and not like clothes, so it's just kind of in the shape of like a fencing outfit. But it's kind of weird looking. Also, it was revealed the game that Lace has the body of a child. What do you mean? Chat, don't look up Lace Hollow Knight. In the little, like, specification, you know, like how Google gives you the specification things? Oh, no, never mind. It just says inflation. Oh, no, we're safe. I thought that said something else. Speaking of body of a child. Oh, it's fine, guys. It only says inflation. Don't worry, we're safe. Oh man, that good. What are you looking at? I looked up Lace Hollow Knight in the Google, like, the little top bars where it, like, fills in, like, extra words. In the little top bars, it has different, one of the things is inflation. It adds on to the end. I thought it said something else. Also, they're bugs. How do people get off? How are people, like, even coming up with this? They are bugs. That is a bug. I've seen the game. I know what uncloaked hornet looks like, and they look like a stick man. It looks exactly like how you'd expect a bug to look. That is what a bug looks like. Unlimited soft left. They don't wear armor, they're just bugs. Horn is just a stick person. She looks like a battle block character when you change the face. You're too far back to... I got too far in the game to see Hornet without a cloak. Oh, can you miss it? Is it a missable scene? If it is, it's very funny. Wait, check this shit out, hold on. You risk so far you can miss out on being kidnapped and having your clothes taken away. I don't like that setup. Am I allowed to not like that setup? Check it out. More advanced bridge. Just from copying and pasting. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up. It's almost 1 in the morning, and I gotta work in the morning. I gotta work in a few hours. How wabba-dabba-do of me. Also, just saying that's a weird thing to include in a game about bugs. Anyway, so thank you all for coming. I do hope to see you for the Ori. You better be there for the Ori stream. I'm not going to be happy if my favorite game of all time gets no views. When it does break the bug neck of an enemy. That is see you all there. For this Ori stream. But anyway, I've wondered the rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you all. Thank you for joining me on this. We got some stuff. There's more stuff than I usually get done. If anything, there's more than I usually do. So without further ado, do not forget to like and or subscribe as it helps me out, if not the algorithm, and see you all Friday and Saturday. Night in the Woods and Ori. Not in the Woods. And Ori and the Blind Forest. I remember more about Ori than I do Night in the Woods, despite playing Night in the Woods 3 years after Ori. We gotta try the 100. We gotta try to do everything in Night in the Woods, though. I missed so much shit both times I've played the game. I've missed like half the content of the game. Just circumstantially. Just happened to, just because I happened to not see it. We are not watching Greg's story, though. Fuck Greg. Screw Greg. We don't need him.